Hello dear subscribers, this is selenophiliatarot. I bring you this reading for this full moon in Scorpio, April 2018. Scorpio is in a sign, in the element of water, and it is a very deep reflecting kind of energy, passionate, okay, very sexual, physically sexual, will feel quite aroused maybe at times, or like that you have really strong desires, right? They don't only have to be of sexual nature, obviously, they can also be on a creative level, but you will feel quite passionate, quite strong about something. And Scorpio is all about change as well. Okay, so this full moon marks a big cycle to end and a big change to come into our physical world. Okay, all right, now I'm gonna start with the fairy cards. This is gonna be the overview. For this full moon in Scorpio, please just take anything out what resonates with you. Okay, I keep it quite general, this reading, so hopefully everyone can hear their message they're supposed to hear. Trust your intuition. This is fantastic because Scorpio is a very intuitive sign, and the water is very deep, so water does store memories and conversations and past experiences very easily. Okay, so it's time to maybe dive really deep and release some of those. Okay, but then also trust your intuition for what has to be released and what not with your mind, not because you think, oh, this hasn't worked out or anything like that. Just really your intuition is going to guide you in all of that. Beautiful. It's a very flowing card. Now let's see what the angels here we go, jumper. 5 of Swords. Okay, something had to be learned. Something had to be learned out of a difficult situation. You're gonna think about and also include your intuition. Okay, reflect on yourself as well, on your actions from the past, some conflicts or difficulties which have been actually a bit draining. Okay, and always look at your part in the whole story, okay, as well, and not just pointing out. Okay, everyone plays a part in a conflict or a difficult situation, and we're gonna learn from that. That's the main message. We're gonna learn from that so we can put ourselves in a different position, or we're not gonna be affected by it this way anymore, and anybody else as well. Just really reflect on that a little bit and start to let it go, because this is about the change. Okay, that because you're taking out your lesson from these experiences, or that experience can be one or can be a few. Okay, when you feel, oh, not again, like you're really going to reflect on yourself, right? And how you can kind of make it change, and try to include your intuition, because the guides will help you to get changes on the way. I move on to the Earth Magic cards. Oh, that was funny. This is the desert, looking for a vision, looking for inspiration, looking for a new endeavor. I always say funny. And I mean, the desert can look quite not so stimulating. But if you look at the smaller parts, the details, okay, I mean, actually scorpions live in the desert, eh? Know some of them, and you can actually unveil quite a bit, okay. The desert, I find it quite a fascinating place, because we fear the desert a little bit because there's not much growing, it's so hot, it's like a vast land, and but it has that it has those people and those animals who still either walk through it, okay, people walking through it with camels, and animals who live there, okay. So nature is still there, but looking at like a stage where you feel like, yeah, there is not much more to do for me here, or learn for me from that situation. I want to find a new inspiration. So looking for vision, a new vision, something new to embark on, okay? That's really the best time to do it, okay? So this is the reflection, cutting off those bits and pieces which are not serving you anymore, okay? Looking also at yourself, being guided by your intuition, right? And asking your guides for help to move along, okay? Walking through the desert in a sense of feeling, yeah, you want more, yeah, you want more water again, more passion, more love, more, yeah, a new outlook in your life. Let's see how that all ties together with the Druidcraft Tarot cards for this Scorpio full moon in April 2018. We are now in the sun sign of Taurus, and Taurus is very earthy. Oh, here we go, one already. The Fool, the Wanderer, okay? So being on a new journey, that's really a new start. Coming into a new journey, okay? A new phase of life. He is completely guided by his intuition, okay? He doesn't even see the next step, meaning, okay, not knowing how is it gonna turn out in the future, okay, but trusting, keep going, okay. He is guided, okay. He's got his utensils in his bag, he's got everything he needs or she needs, okay, on the way of this new journey, okay. So if it feels a little bit vast at the moment, you don't actually know, well, what is my journey? Where am I supposed to go? Communicate with your guides. Listen to your dreams. Look through old books or diaries you've written as a kid and see what can still inspire you, what you wanted then, what you were looking at then, you know, like what, or listening to feedback from people, what you're really good at or what they admire and they wish to see more of, okay? Then we have the Prince of Swords, okay? He's quite a full-on energy, so this is under the Five of Swords. It's quite yeah, it's a go-getter, pretty aggressive in a sense, you know, like just not wasting any time, not being very sensitive in a sense, okay, but just really blazing through it, okay, blazing through it in a way, but being also very goal-oriented, okay. So if this is someone else who was around you which caused you a bit of troubles or difficulties, okay, then thank that person that you could have that experience to realize, okay, what it means to you, what it does to you, make peace with it and let him go or let her go, okay, or that experience, let it go, make peace with it, thank for the learning and let it go, cast it aside. If you feel like actually I should be more like this, that I can really go for things and, you know, not get caught up in all the little things and mulling over too much and you know, being too shy or too insecure, you know, like then draw from this energy, okay? Then you want to draw from it, okay? Because this is sometimes why we have um, learnings, because we learn about a certain character or situation quite a bit, and it kind of triggers something in us which we feel comfortable with or not, but it also tries to actually awaken some part in us which we deny. Okay, we can't just always be completely harmonious. Sometimes we have to be a little bit more forceful, we have to be a little bit more clear and not submissive, or not, you know, like not peace, not making peace with everything and everyone all the time, or like people walking over us, you know, like we're just gonna have to be sometimes like, oh yep, no, I got it, all right, I got it now. So i'm actually I'm actually taking my own direction, okay? I'm taking my own direction, thank you very much, and there you go, okay? You don't have to end something with bad words or so, but just very clear, okay? So that's quite a clear, focused, goal-oriented energy, okay? So let's see what else is coming up here for the vision. Wow, the lady. Okay. This is the Empress. This is creativity, motherhood. Okay. A really new stage in your life where you feel like, yeah, you make a quantum leap. Okay. You're taking a completely different direction. You want to draw from your riches, kind of what has been hatching within you, growing within you, okay? You're gonna really listen to that inner call now and make it, you wanna make it work, okay? You wanna make it work. You wanna, yeah, just feel, in a sense, maternal, but then if you're male, you know, like feel like that social connection. And this is networking as well. Males do network as well. It doesn't mean that only women do, but differently, you know, like in a sense of more communal. Do something good for others, do something good for yourself as well, obviously, but also something for others. Nurture, okay, nurturing energy. That's quite a strong nurturing energy, and creative, very creative, okay. And yes, you see, they're kind of like opposites, it seems, all right? But as I said, also in the desert, you will find the seeds, okay? You will find the plants, the animals, which have adapted to that environment, obviously, but which can thrive in there, okay? And so can you, okay, on your new journey, on that new journey. So this Scorpio full moon is gonna really turn around a few things for you. Okay, it's gonna be quite deep. It's maybe it can feel a little bit scary, but if you feel worried, you know, just call on to your guides to make them sure they can give you that strength to trust your inner. Okay, to trust your inner voice, your inner guidance, which comes through from the universe, through from our guides who want the best for us, okay, who help us manifest the new cycle. So this looks for me quite cyclic, well, you know, a cycle really closing and a new one starting, okay? So leaving a few things behind, being a little bit like, you know, cutting ties, now being quite clear, finding your clarity too, okay? Trusting your intuition, trusting your path, trusting yourself that you can actually do it, okay? And when we start something new, we're gonna make mistakes, okay? It's necessary so we can evolve. We are not perfect, and I mean, there wouldn't be a purpose for us if we were to be perfect, okay? And finding a new vision, but really drawing from that inner richness you actually have. Okay, you have your potential is there. The potential is within you. You're just gonna really be strong about it to come out with it. Okay, and to find exactly what it is. Communicate with your guides. Okay, communicate with them. Can be in the relationship, can be professional, can be, you know, like your personality, next step in your personality where you feel like, oh yeah, that's an aspect I want to actually explore and yeah, and take on that journey, you know. So yes, I hope that reading was helpful for you and you've enjoyed it. You can always like my videos, you can subscribe to my channel, and you can comment. Obviously, if you would like to have a personal reading, you can email me, and I definitely see you again, or you can see the reading again next new moon. Thank you.